who's going to dial in or what we're going to be asked. But generally, people find it useful. So there we are. But anyway, Sophie, seeing as just in case nobody else joins us, would you? Oh, we've got a Julie. Okay, there we go. We've got somebody else joining in. I'm Bev Frowen, by the way, and I'm the bursary relationship manager. And Ali is with us as well. She keeps me on track and the wheels on the wagon. And if you get any emails from the bursary team, it's probably Ali that's sent them. So, okay, well, I think others can join as we go along. There's no point in holding people on too much. So, the whole idea of these sessions are that we answer any of your queries or give you any information that you might have. And I'm assuming that you're both Julie and Sophie are in your final year. Is that correct? Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you don't want to talk to us, you can always put your query in the chat bar as well, and you don't have to put your cameras on either. So I'm assuming you've joined us because you have a query. So Sophie, would you like to ask us what your query is, and we'll try and help?
I was just going to ask if we applied to where to what hospitals we wanted to work in, and say now we applied for the 3 and 3 didn't get back, what would happen then? Would we need to apply for somewhere else? Because I'm in Merthyr and I was going to apply for Prince Charles and the Glam, but then I wouldn't know where else to apply because I haven't been on placement anywhere else and I would like to stay quite local.
Okay, well, obviously people will have preferences, and that's usually because they've been on placements and they like it, or because they know the area, or because they can't travel too far, or all sorts of reasons. Generally, we like you to at least, the whole idea of 3 years, so that you try. You don't just go to one that's probably going to be oversubscribed. There are, because I printed out, we have this job thing on the HIW webpage, which we specifically set up for AHP and healthcare science graduates. I don't know if you know about that. It's in addition to the NHS jobs page, and you can go into it and search for jobs. And if you don't know about that, perhaps Ali can put the link
yeah, that would be
in
great.
the because I went on it today, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 5 radiography jobs out at the moment. 2 are in Aneurin Bevan, 2 are in Hywel Dda, and 1 is in Public Health Wales, which is based in Cardiff. And Aneurin Bevan is quite local as well, and they're out on the job page now.
Okay, thank you.
And they're band 5s.
Bev, where did you say on our web page it is?
It's not on our web page. It's on the main HEIW website, the external website, and it's the careers portal. While I'm talking,
okay.
if you want to search for it, it's really good, and we've done it specifically to help AHP and healthcare science students, because we're not doing Streamline anymore. It's not different jobs to what's on track, the NHS jobs page. It's just easier. It's so user friendly. It's brilliant. And you can punch in the band that you want, and you just put in, like today I just looked at the whole pages. I just looked at all jobs, and there's over 30 jobs at the moment that were on there for a range of AHPs. So going back to your question, we'd like you to apply for a minimum of 3. Obviously, if you can't travel too far away, then you can't really realistically apply for somewhere such as North Wales unless you're willing to relocate, which lots of people do because it's an all Wales scheme. And they might fancy just going and working there, or as I say, they may have contacts. the fact that you haven't been out on placement doesn't preclude you from applying to that place if that's what you want. It just means that you need to do your homework a bit more about whether or not you like the place, what it's got on to offer, etc. And of course, you won't be known to them if you haven't gone out on placements. But that won't go against you because this is open recruitment and not everybody will go everywhere. So if I were you, if you've got limitations, this is what I advise people. If you've got limitations of where you can go, then make yourself known. If they're offering careers days, go along to them, research them, talk to friends who've been there, just do a bit more homework to manage the fact that you're not as free to go for all the jobs as other people who can apply for any job anywhere in Wales.
Okay, that's great. Thank you.
Yeah, but they're out at the moment and they're all band 5s.
Lovely. Thank you.
Okay, Julie, Anders, I think. Do you want to put your question in the chat bar or you can just ask it? It's up to you. Right. I should look at my chat bar, shouldn't I, just to see.
Oh, no, there's nothing in the chat bar yet.
Oh, right, okay.
So I know Julie's on mute, so there's a possibility she might be putting something in the chat bar. We just can't see it yet.
Okay, well, we'll
wait a moment.
Keep an eye on that. And is there somebody else on the call? Did I spot somebody else?
No, it's just us 4.
Just those 2. Oh yeah, it's 4 of us. I forget, isn't it? Just us 2. Okay, well, as you 2 are on the call, Julie, are you a diagnostic rad or are you a different healthcare professional on your course? I think Julie is probably having some difficulties communicating with us.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know if there's a error her end.
Okay, well, all I'll say, irrespective, is to repeat what I've just said to Sophie. If you can go to the NHS Wales Careers, HEIW, there are 2, mine, Ali, so double check that one. In fact, there's 3, but there's one that's dedicated for AHPs and healthcare science. There's over 30 jobs out at the moment across the AHPs. What we will do as well is, if it should be up on our webpage, on our HEIW webpage, the link.
Bev, are you talking about graduate jobs in NHS Wales? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will copy that link.
And what you might want to do, that's the link. So if you go on there, that will show all the current jobs. And to be honest, it's looking, considering it's December, it's looking quite good, really. A range of OT jobs, loads and loads of mental health. There's podiatry, there's diagnostic rad, there's speech and language therapy jobs out. So obviously they're starting to be posted. And I didn't look last month, so I don't know whether even more jobs came out in November. Okay, well, if that's all that's going to join us, you know about the dedicated email, which you can also get in touch with us. That's heiw.bursary@wales.nhs.uk. That's the inbox that Ali and I look at every day, and we handle queries through that. So if there is anything else, or if you tell your colleagues that they don't know how to get hold of us, then that's the best way. And then there's another session at the end of January. If you do get an offer of a job, will you please let us know that you've had an offer of a job, because that's terribly helpful for us, because we won't know. We're not automatically told this from the health board. So if you do get an offer of a job, it would be really, really helpful if you let us know. Okay, so we've got the 2 links in the chat page, and Julie hasn't written anything else, so maybe she's having trouble.
Technical issues.
Anyway, so if there's nothing else, Sophie, is there anything else?
No, that was just my question.
No, that's brilliant. Fine. Okay, and if you think of anything else, as I say, we are closed all next week for Christmas. We're back on Tuesday, I think.
Tuesday the
3rd of Jan. I'm sure you are all doing other things as well. So if there aren't any other questions, then I'll close this session down and just wish you Merry Christmas, Nadolig Llawen, and I hope you have a really good time. Stay safe, and we'll all be back in January.
Bev,
Hi, Bev.
Oh, Julie.
My name is Julie. I'm joining in. I'm a first year diagnostic radiography student and I've got the bursary. I was just listening in while I'm driving, so.
All right, okay. Well, you've got a bit of a way to go now yet then, but good luck, and you know where we are if you've got any queries, Julie, and take care driving wherever you are.
But I just pulled over now. I've just been Christmas shopping, but I know there's a few of us in my course who have gone for the bursary side of things because we wanted the guarantee of a job because we're mature students. So yeah, I'll probably join on to the one in January now, where if there's going to be more people on there.
Yeah, and I mean, as the first year, you've still got two more years to go, haven't you? So,
Yeah.
you know, maybe the job front. I mean, what I will say to you is the bursary is not and has never been a guarantee of a job.
Yeah, it's just like, well, for us, it's just like, yeah, we're going to stay in Wales to, you know,
yeah.
Not of a guarantee, but we're more, you know, likely.
Yeah. Well, and it's a great financial help if you can manage it. So yeah, we you know, that's fine. I just wanted to, because I have had some confusion in the past where jobs haven't appeared, and we've had some very, very unhappy course tutors and students where somehow it's been promoted as take the bursary, guarantees you a job, which it doesn't, of course. But having said that, you've got access to placements, learning, contacts, all those sorts of things in Wales, in the health boards, that'll stand you in good stead when you do come to apply.
Yeah,
Whereas somebody from
already
outside
the local health boards, because I used to work for Carn Vale.
Yeah, well, there you go. So that's great. Okay then. Well, take care, and as I say, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and you know where to find us if you've got any queries. The
Bev?
dates of the others are on the webpage.
Yes, I'll include that link in the chat in a moment. Did you want to mention about the jobs?
No,
From that
no, that's fine.
That's right. I didn't think so. And Sophie and Julie, I'll pop the link into the other monthly Q&A sessions that we've got for January, Feb and March. Cool. That's fine.
Okay then. Bye everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.